there are some car insurance companies that are not insuring certain cars. Do you know what they are?
Electric ones?
Nope. We've talked about this. Major car insurance companies are beginning not to insure or maybe even dropping clients. What is going on with the so-called challenge?
Smokers?
No.
Like a challenge, like a car challenge?
It's the Hyundai and Kia car theft challenge that's been going.
No.
Yes. So Progressive and State Farm are among the biggest of the auto insurers in the country. They're apparently refusing to write auto insurance policies in some cities for the older Hyundai and Kia models that have been deemed too easy to rip off.
But you're just the owner. You're not the thief, and you're getting punished.
Yeah, well, because they don't want the liability. They don't want the risk. They've got risk management going on. Hey, listen, did I mention that I'm hosed on my homeowner's insurance? I mentioned that, right? I've been canceled.
Oh, you did talk about that.
My as far as hurricane coverage, with what happened with Hurricane Ian down in Southwest Florida, a lot of the insurance companies are canceling Florida homeowners policies. And my home's on Tampa Bay. I built my home pretty high. When I built, I was A10, so you're supposed to build 10 feet, or the flood zone was 10 feet. I built to 11 feet 2 inches. I built my house another foot and 2 inches higher.
What an overachiever.
You build your house high, dude? That shouldn't work under the influence.
No.
All the construction workers were.
But hey, my homeowner's insurance has been canceled. I got a non-renewal from my company. It was a pretty good insurance company, one of the top-rated AAA insurance companies. They non-renewed me. So I've got no excess flood, and I've got no hurricane coverage. I've got no homeowner's policy beginning June 1st, right when hurricane season starts.
I mean, that sucks.
So I got to figure out, what to do with all that, whether they can get me rewritten. But then they're telling me that I can expect to pay maybe 50% more for my homeowner's premium. Anyway, back over to the car issue. Some 2015 through 2019 Hyundai and Kia models are incredibly easy to steal. That was the steering column deal, and you use a USB connector. And, I mean, it's become a challenge. On social,
doesn't sound very challenging to steal one.
Well, it doesn't, but it's become like this meme on social media with all these videos, and now you have some of these insurance companies that are saying, nope, we're not insuring. Some of the cities include Denver and St. Louis, and I don't know about Tampa Bay, but we've heard that there's a rash of these. St. Pete, we mentioned this it was Clearwater, right? I think it was Clearwater.
Yeah, in Clearwater is where we talked about it.
Clearwater. Let me see if I can get Chief Slaughter on from the Clearwater PD. But they were giving out like free wheel locks, weren't they?
Or the club or something.
Yeah. Hey,
Club still works good.
Hey, can we call you live? And I'm just sending a text to Dan Slaughter, who's the chief of police.
How long have you known him?
4 years, maybe.
I just want to know if he was a sergeant.
Oh, Sergeant Slaughter?
Because you get to call him that.
I'm sure. You know what? I'm sure he was a sergeant
At one point.
I'm sure coming up through the ranks. I'm sure he once was. No, but that's a big deal. Can you imagine your car insurance is canceled? Nope. You've got one of those Kias that are easy to steal. You got one of those Hyundais that are easy to rip off. So this is a deal. SUVs and cars that don't have electronic immobilizers, which rely on a computer chip in the car, and that's the deal. A lot of these cars these days, you got to have the actual key fob in order for the electronic connection to be made in order to start the vehicle.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Your car's like that, Roxanne.
Yeah, no. I mean, all the BMWs are like that. Yeah. Listen, most cars are like that. Yeah, you know that you have that feature.
Really? Wow. Cool.
Hang on a sec. He's texting me back. Free wheel locks. Hang on.
All right. So MJ's texting.
Yeah, texting the chief.
Well, listen.
Okay, text. Because
I also want to ask him, are they still seeing the rash? I know that St. Pete PD, they were slammed with these things. These older Kias and Hyundais were getting ripped off all over the place in St. Pete. And I know it must have been big in Clearwater because the Clearwater Police Department was offering these free wheel locks for people with the Hyundais and Kias because it was better for them to help people prevent the car from getting stolen than having to chase all these stolen cars with the steering columns all blasted out.
Yes,
hang on a
thankfully
sec.
for law enforcement, it has gone down because they've all been stolen.
Yeah, he said
there's
call.
no more.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Let me just buzz him real quick here.
Every time you got to take that wheel lock on and off every time.
Well, it's like the club, man. It's I don't know exactly which wheel lock they were giving out in Clearwater.
Dan Slaughter.
Hello, Chief Slaughter, Clearwater PD. How you doing?
Pretty good, Ty. Good morning.
Hey,
MJ.
Hey, no problem. Hey, we're talking about the latest now on the easy-to-steal Hyundais and Kias 2015 through 2019.
Right.
We're hearing now that Progressive and State Farm are canceling policies or refusing to write policies on some of those models in certain cities.
I read an article on that over the weekend myself. I was surprised to hear that, but pretty aggressive tactic by the insurance companies, I got to say. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So are you seeing a slowdown or is it still a problem with these vehicles getting stolen?
I think the data's not clear yet since we started doing all the media and the steering wheel locking devices. I don't know if we really got enough data to see if it's slowing down yet, but we're hoping so.
Now, you guys did a really cool program for the people with the affected Kias and Hyundais. You were offering them free wheel lock devices. Are these like the club?
Yeah, the typical old style club. They were actually donated to us by Hyundai to help us hand them out. So,
Well, how many have you given out?
gosh, I was afraid you'd ask me that when you texted me. I'm not sure. I know we got a second supply that we're currently distributing right now.
Wow.
But they went pretty quick. Even if the first round went pretty quick, but we're hoping that'll help make a difference.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for keeping Clearwater safe. Oh, and Froggy wanted to know if you were ever a sergeant.
Yes.
Yes, I was. A lot of jokes.
I'm sure you never heard that.
Got a photo with them and all. It was a great thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Lieutenant, I got the Forrest Gump Lieutenant Dan jokes too. So
There
I
you
got 'em
go.
all.
Anyway, Sergeant, now Chief Slaughter, Clearwater Police Department. Chief, thanks for coming on, man.
Have a great day.
We'll see you soon. So look at that. They went through their first. I didn't know that Hyundai was giving them the wheel locks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have a certain 2015 through 2019 Hyundai or Kia, and a lot of people don't realize they're like the same company. That Hyundai owns a big chunk of Kia, I think like half or whatever the percentage is, but it's virtually the same company. So just be careful. Certain cars, they're very easy to steal, and literally they use a USB cable and they can rip off your car.
It's insane.
It's
Crazy.
absolutely insane.